illuminates this island the most is its multitude of beautiful heritage that echoes the distinctive traits of a true-blooded Cebuano. Pride, a place that I consider my home. Come visit and experience Cebu, where heart sings.
You think about us, let me know if you want a good time. Hey boy, you're moving too fast, let me know if you want to slow down. And dive from the sea, take me home to a place I belong in. Out of the grid, lights in the hearts, don't remind us of it. Got me on my feet, breeze on the beach, see the stars from the mountains. Everything I need, out in the streets, you see it full of dreams. Queen City, Queen City, Queen City, Queen City for the queens. Are you ready?
Candidates 11 or 10, 11, and 12. Designer Rotasio.
Look at that style, make the earthquake when you drop to the ground. Everybody sees it, it's better believe it. Wanna make your mind, girl, only if you need me now. Only if you need me. Only if you need me now. Only if you need me.
One of the most significant awards will be given to the one lady chosen by her fellow candidates to be the kindest, most amiable, most sincere person in the group. She will receive the title of Miss Friendship. The winner was chosen with the following criteria. Beauty of face, 20%, is Miss Kumi. She was awarded last March 11, 2022. We now have Miss Pagcor Charity. She will receive 25,000 pesos in cash, 5,000 pesos.
With a coast that stretches to meet the rising sun, you know Cebu is always ready to shine. Our coast holds a significant symbolism. It reflects the rich religious heritage of the city, amplified by the celebration of Sinulog Festival. So like the waves crashing our shores, we are united, bold, and brave. We have the best seafood Cebuanos and tourists equally love. Fresh or dried, it satisfies the cravings and brings nostalgia to those who have lived away but never apart.
Welcome to Cebu, the city where the demands are overwhelming to people who wish to tread this urban jungle. Whew! What a hustling and bustling world it is outside. But today, I decided to take things slow. Tugod kay I am proud sa balambuon kong syudad sa Cebu. Tara, uganin ko as I explore to see the beauty of the Queen City of the South. The city signifies that opportunities are at hand for a better living.
Cebu City. We started here, a portal between two very distant worlds. The street that became the manifestation of different practices and ideas. The melting pot of culture, tradition, and heritage, both kept and forgotten. The birthplace of our history, but not all is lost. We are dormant, but alive. We continue to grow and resurface. We find ways to revive and innovate and breathe life back to the city. Our trade continues to thrive. Our art continues to pursue. Our city continues to progress. Cebu continues to be a hotspot for bustling streets and towering skyscrapers for locals and tourists alike. It is where yesterday meets the future.
But I won't cry, and I won't start to crumble. Whenever they try to shut me down, I won't be silenced. You can keep me quiet. Won't let you try it. All I know is I won't go speechless. 'Cause I'll breathe when they try to suffocate me. Don't you underestimate me. All I know that I won't go speechless. Someone you take it. I feel like for the first time I am not playing. Fingers on my buttons, but I'm not playing. Master of anticipation. Would you keep it up to yourself? Just a touch of your love is enough to knock me off of my feet. Are we? Just a touch of your love, just a touch of your love, just a touch of your love is enough. Just a touch of your love is enough to knock me off of my feet. Are we? Just a touch of your love, just a touch of your love, just a touch of your love.
While the Philippines is known as the cradle of Christianity, the island is actually a melting pot of many cultures and traditions. To be Espirituhanon is a trademark among Cebuanos. Their faith in God and other spiritual beings is undeniable. We are known for our great devotion and commitment to valuing diversity in religion. However, being one of the diverse cities, there is a lot of genuine respect for personal choice and individuality.
Dali, kuyugi ko sa pagsuroy-suroy sa dakbayan sa Cebu. Akong ipakita, ipatilaw, ipasinati ang lami nga pagkaon diri sa amo. Dayon kamo og baghikay ta. Let's start the day with a heartwarming meal here at Carbon. Here you can find stalls and sellers of the go-to painit meal of Cebuanos, puto mayo
Maya or Bisaya is a sticky glutinous rice. Sikwati is a Cebuano hot chocolate version which is made from tablillo de cacao. Pagkahuman sa puto o sikwati, come join me as we visit an iconic wet market and central trading point for fresh seafood found here in Barangay Suba. I present to you the Pasil Fish Market. Many families can truly say that this is a place of livelihood, family, and life. In this very community originates an iconic Cebuano dish called nilara.
Cebu City has a wide array of greenery, produce, and blooms sold right here in the midst of the hustle and bustle. Whether you're simply looking for healthier food options or are in need of a fresh bouquet of flowers for that special occasion, Cebu City has it all. But have you ever wondered where they come from? Tada! Kuyugta! Welcome to the Highlands. As Cebu City is made up of several mountain barangays, you not only get a breath of fresh air, but you can also find homegrown produce coming directly from our farmers. And here's a local favorite, ako sa ning paborito, fresh mais, the best. Within 30 minutes to an hour from the city proper, you can feel Cebu City's distinct quality of providing a balanced lifestyle. Wellness activities and direct farm-to-table meals, count me in. Take a walk, a ride, on the wild side. And show some love for the Cebuano hands that take the beauties that grow from the ground so they can become a vital part of every one of our timeless memories. So come where life speed goes at your own pace, where food truly is thy medicine.
It's number 2, Christine Isabel Rudolph. Designer, Ray Esca. Candidates number 3, Carla Marie Francis Viere. Designer. Candidates number 7, Sheena. Candidates number 8, Shira Janine Monsanto. Designer, Valerie Alred. Candidates number 2. by Cebu's celebrated designers. We would like to thank our escorts, Miko Intengan, Rafael.
And again, now we have come to one of the most highlighted portions of the evening. This is the time where we get to pick the candidates' brains just a little. Product that Cebu should focus on post-pandemic.
So as we all know, for me, one of the most important tourism product that we should focus on is actually Santo Niño Church, because this actually brings people together. As we all know, it's the 50th year of Catholic. And then, so if we think about it, this brings people together, and this actually makes us all united. So if we stay strong with our religion, we can actually help one another to be more to grow as a person and to be more united. Thank you.
Once again, if you were to come up with a new Cebuano dish, what will it be?
If I were to come up with a new Cebuano dish, it would have to be a combination of kinilaw, sinugba in one. Because I believe so that these are the two best exotic dishes alone. And I believe that if we join them together, we are able to create a much more delicious, sumptuous meal for everyone. If our foreign friends come here to the Philippines, I will offer.
Thank you very much. Candidate number 2.
Once again, how do you think Cebu should use its UNESCO City of Design designation in promoting tourism?
Well, I believe first and foremost, Cebu has so many things to offer, starting from its beaches, its beautiful highlands, and it's also an economic hub in the Philippines. And the designer is just an addition towards what we have here in Cebu. And if we increase this using media digitalization, we could bring so many more people here, and we could recover and move forward, and we could strive for a better community and a better 2022. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Candidate number 3.
Of all the trainings given to all Miss Cebu candidates, what do you consider the most valuable?
We know that a lot of women are victims of sexual harassment. And we were given the chance to learn self-defense, and that was one training that I truly appreciate, because it brings women empowerment. That even though we're women, we're not just expected to be beautiful, we're expected to be strong. And that's why I am appreciative of Miss Cebu, because they really want us to be better. And if given a chance to be the next Miss Cebu, I will continue to be the voice of the voiceless, an example especially for the Cebuana youth. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Candidate number 4.
How can tourism be a tool in improving mental health?
COVID-19 and when COVID-19 pandemic caused great stress and anxiety to everyone globally, right? And it affects the most vulnerable sector. And when there is a need for us to revive our tourism once again, because it is not just an economic activity. It provides an opportunity to every Cebuana. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Candidate number 5.
Once again, online classes came around during the start of the pandemic, and truth be told, during exams we can easily cheat and copy assignments. Even parents and friends tolerate it. Shall online classes be continued in the Philippines? Why or why not?
There would be two factors for this. Is it safe for Philippines to continue online classes? Is it safe? Is everyone vaccinated? And if most of the population of the students are vaccinated, then I think it is best to go back to face-to-face classes, because we could learn so much to interact with our peers, with our teachers, and then integrity and honesty in learning and in our education will be fostered. And I think that's what is important in returning online classes, face-to-face online classes. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Again, in the era of distrust and misinformation, how do you fight fake news that we often see on our social media feed?
As a mass communication student, we are taught to be media literate. And as citizens of the Philippines and Cebu, I want to serve as a reminder that we all must be responsible citizens and learn how to be media literate as well. It is our responsibility, because every click can change the whole world. Every click can change everyone's perspective, and I believe that everyone should have the responsibility to be a best citizen of the city. Thank you.
Thank you very much, candidate number 7. What is the most impactful thing you have learned from the pandemic? No? Mahirap ko. Viral here nun. Alright. Ako'y mo viral. Di ba ikaw? Okay. What is the most impactful thing you have learned from the pandemic? Again, what is the most impactful thing you have learned from the pandemic?
As someone who thinks that she's a go-getter, this pandemic I learned to slow down. I'm the type of person who wants to plan 2 steps ahead, but during the pandemic it made me slow down, it made me think of my bigger future. And actually during the pandemic, this was a happy accident. Miss Cebu, I didn't plan this, but here I am, and as a registered nurse, I took an oath to devote myself to the welfare of those under my care, and as a Cebuana, I take another oath to share my skills, knowledge, and experience to the Cebuanos. Thank you.
Thank you so much, candidate number 8.
Our generation is known as the generation that has consistently had access to so much information on the internet. Now, a lot of people may see this as a bad thing because maybe we'll spread bad news to other people. However, I believe the contrary. Our generation with this knowledge has the ability to empathize with people all across the globe. And as a Cebuana, I hope that I can embody this quality and use it if you allow me to be your Miss Cebu 2022. Thank you.
Candidate number 9. Celebrating women empowerment this month, what is the current role of young women today?
Celebrating Women's Month this month is very fruitful because we have experienced a pandemic and we came to realize the importance of reaching for our goals and dreams in life because nothing is permanent. I lost my job as a cabin crew and I realized that we need to be adaptive, and for as long as we live, we need to reach for our goals and dreams in life. Remember that your dreams are valid and you have the power to achieve them. Thank you.
What can you advise the Cebuano community with the rising fuel and basic commodities prices?
I would tell the Cebuanos to simply adapt and understand. Our government is also doing their best to adjust in us. So let's do our part as a community member to also adjust in those perspectives. But if we help together, if we work together, we would have an amazing world. We would have an amazing Cebu. Thank you.
Thank you very much, candidate number 11. What do you think is the best invention that has improved our lives, and how do you think you can make it better?
I think the best invention in our lives is definitely social media. And I do think that the sole purpose is to bring people together. It connects us and we get to speak freely of what's on our minds. So I do think that as responsible netizens, we should always think before we click. We should always try to continue to be responsible and of course continue to use social media to promote who we are, what we do, and of course be good influences and leaders to everybody all across the world. Thank you.
Thank you so much, candidate number 12.
Suot naman nagdadalawang isip na
We will always rise stronger than ever. One of the largest domestic port in the Philippines, it is a gateway to Cebu's tourist destinations. It has been the center of trade and commerce that paved the way. It is a place to experience and enjoy the rising sun with your loved ones, signifying new beginning that even the darkest night will end and the sun will rise.
Today,
Let us remember the unique and rich heritage of the oldest city in the Philippines, Cebu. One of the country's largest cities, and we have a rich heritage to thank for. It is a city where it's not just history that is present all around us, but a part of our present, showing how we have evolved over time. And the universal language, English. Our past made us stronger, and it built our distinct character, layer by layer. Our resilience, hospitality, creativity, and our love for our country are manifested in every corner of Cebu.
Hi, Nay. Pwede magpasino? Centuries have unfolded, and we Cebuanos still profess our faith by making those religious ladies wave in the heavens the blessed candles that symbolize the ardent voice of our personal petition.
Señor Santo Niño, Mama Mary, mahal nga direct sa likod.
And in the deepest chambers of our hearts resonates the belief that our petitions shall be granted by Señor Santo Niño. Our colorful traditions have continued to live on as we profess our devotion through Sinolog, an annual festivity that is celebrated every third Sunday of January to honor and to bestow thanksgiving for the Blessed Child, Señor Santo Niño. The dance rituals tell a story of how Christianity arrived onto our shores. Our strong devotion to Señor Santo Niño is something that we Cebuanos practice as a way of praising the Almighty for all the miracles and His infinite blessings to all Cebuanos throughout the course of time. A statue of an omnipotent being may not possess miraculous powers, but the faith that it holds in every Cebuano's heart transcends the metaphysical world. Through our faith, we live in harmony and we become united. In turn, we create miracles through one another.
And the winner is, for Miss Cebu 2022 Best Tourism Video, Cebu Highlands candidate number 3, Carla Marie Francis Mary.
Former Cebu City Tourism Commissioner and Chair of Miss Cebu 2010, Mr. Winner of the Best in Modern Kimono will receive 10,000 pesos cash. Is candidate number 12, Lorraine Han. Our next award is the Best in Evening Gown. This award goes to the candidate who carries her gown. Candidate number 11, Rayan Emmanuel Caruana. Congratulations. Thank you very much, Commissioner Rodriguez. Please remain on stage to award the Best in Evening Gown is number 11, Rayan Emmanuel Caruana. Yeah?
Running around in the city streets, say yo, hey yo. All the people around dance and sing, hey yo, hey yo. Come on, everybody get together. The beat of my heart getting stronger. Oh, let your body shake and shiver. Good energy will last forever. Good vibes, set your hands up high, give me high five. Good vibes.
soft sand beneath your feet, like the soft wind calling, like the April sun on the perfect day, like the bounty from the sea, like the sound of a laughter from a Cebuana brightens up your day. Oh, that lovely Cebuana, captivating smile, that romantic guitar playing, like a beauty of a sunset, like a beat of a drum, an energy that's from within, like a sound of a thunder and a sound of a lightning takes your breath away. Oh, that lovely Cebuana, simply Cebuana, wherever you may go.
And Winona are here to help me announce the winners, the new set. We're so excited for this, right, ladies?
We are very much excited, Carla. But before that, our Miss Cebu 2022, the Quincentennial Cebuana, will wear a new crown designed by Miranda Constantinido, the second in collaboration with Commissioner Butch Garangay and Cebu City Creative Industries.
It is called Paglaong, meaning hope and symbolic of the bright days ahead for Miss Cebu and her role in promoting tourism. Ladies and gentlemen, the new crown of Miss Cebu, Paglaong.
And here we go. Fourth runner-up is... candidate number 3, Carla Marie Francis Niere.
Third runner-up is... candidate number 6, Christine Marie Avellán.
And now the second runner-up. May we request Mr. 2022 second runner-up is... candidate number 8, Shira Janine Monsanto.
Next, we have our first runner-up. The first runner-up will receive a cash prize of 75,000 pesos, jewelry set worth 50,000 pesos from Oro Galleria Fine Jewelry, sash, bouquet of flowers. First runner-up is... candidate number 4, Danica and Ocampo. Miss Cebu 2022, the Quincentennial Cebuana is candidate number...
We would like to call on our co-host, Mr. Tony Labrusca.
Hello, Tony. Welcome back. As you see, we have now crowned our new Miss Cebu.
Congratulations to Gabriela May Carvalho, Miss Cebu 2022, Quintessential Cebuana.
Officials headed by Honorable Mayor Michael Rama, Vice Mayor Dondon Hontiveros, and all the Cebu City Councilors, Department Philip Rodriguez,
To Cebu City Tourism Commission Office headed by Executive Director Joy Avila and her staff, and to the entire production staff, and congratulations!
And to the rest of the Cebu City Tourism Commissioners,
Mr. Joey Gaisano, and Regional Director Shalimar Tamado. Congratulations and a job well done.
To our segment host, Luis Angelique Tan, Miss Cebu.